I need to listen and respect him, and like what he says goes, because now I'm teaching my children to honor and respect him, because if I don't, they're not going to.
Wow.
And I've seen that in so many marriages of like the wife constantly tearing down the husband. And you see this in like those TV shows all the time where the husband literally is like, not, I mean,
invisible.
I guess the term would be like a beta male, right?
Yeah.
Like just not like no power, no masculinity.
Just like another brother to the family.
Yeah. Like the wife is the leader, and like
Yeah.
that is not biblical, and it's not successful. And when a woman is in charge of the family, it's so stressful. And so it's so much better just to respect him, submit to your husband. And even in like the dating relationship, I don't tell women, I'm like, no, you don't submit to him until you get married.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
marriage.
you have to earn that. And so don't get confused in that. And yeah, so that would be something I wish I would have learned earlier.
Yeah. I've always been like so triggered around the word submitting to your husband. Like it's like literally one of the biggest triggers I've ever had to work through in faith. And I feel like I've been slowly but surely like understanding more of what God means by it. And I've heard a couple of really good sermons, excuse my voice, about like your husband loves you so much and he's like taking such good care of you that you actually get to rest. And in that rest, you get to trust some of those like decisions that he's going to make that you don't understand sometimes in that moment. And I think those, like for me personally, those words feel better than like the word submit, which I know the word submit is in the Bible. So I'm not saying it's not true, but for me, it's like, okay, if I can think of like resting and relaxing and being vulnerable and open to my husband and like seeing him as the leader that he is, and also like trusting him and being like, I know he's not going to pick something that's bad for us. So I think like when you marry someone that you love so much and you trust them so much, you can trust that they're going to make good decisions. And I've noticed like in the last, probably even like the last year or two, I feel like there's been a lot of growth in me being like, if we're kind of like torn on a decision and, you know, maybe in the past I would have been like, I need to figure this out. Like I need to go ruminate on this, or I need to like journal about this. Like I need to figure it out. And then I'll get back to Frankie and let him know like what's up and we'll go from there. Like that was kind of like how I thought of it. And now it's kind of nice. I'll just be like, well, Frankie, I'll just let you make the final choice. And I'm like, this sounds good, but that'll also be good if that ends up happening. And like, I know both are good choices. So ultimately, like, I'll let you choose. And it's not easy to do, but it's been like so restful. And like, it really does take the pressure off of me. And like, I thought I wanted that pressure. You know, I think being kind of this strong, independent woman naturally, I thought I enjoyed that level of pressure, but in reality, I didn't enjoy that level of pressure. I was actually like, it was making me a more high-strung version of myself that I actually didn't ever want to become. And so like resting in that and then allowing Frankie to step up more and make more of those decisions and feel like he's respected in that way. Like, I feel like it's helped our marriage so much. And again, it's not like I feel like I'm some like weakling that just like, whatever you say, I'll do whatever you want. Like, it's like, I'm strong, he's strong. We're both strong individuals. We're both leaders. And I don't always want to have to do everything. I want to be able to rest. I want to be able to let my husband, you know, take control a bit, you know, like that's hot actually. So
the guys want to do it
and
too.
guys want to like, and so it's like, there's like this constant learning of like strong, independent women learning to sit back a little bit. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're,
well, I think independence is unbiblical.
You do in general.
I do because you are supposed to be dependent on God.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
And so I think like submission is a heart issue of like the trust in God, you know, like I think that if you have a hard time submitting even to like a church or whatever, like you just have this, like, I don't want to submit to authority. Well, then you're not actually submitting to God. Like if you can't submit in this world at all, like you probably aren't submitting spiritually.
That's good.
You know? So I think getting whatever wound that is from your childhood or whatever that is, like, why can I not trust God first? Because if he gave me this husband and, you know, maybe I talk to women and I'm like, well, maybe I made the bad choice. Like maybe I didn't marry the right person. It's like, well, God can still use that situation. God is still your heavenly Father. Yeah. And so he cares about you so much that he's going to make it all work out for good. And so just trusting God at such a deep level. And that's what I had to do with the move. It's like, I trust God so much that even if he made a bad decision, God's got me.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
Good.
And like, God is my provider. My husband is not my provider. Yes, God mandates him to provide for his family, but at the end of the day, God is my provider. And he's not going to let me go homeless, you know, like, and with my kids and stuff. Like, I know situations like that happen, but I'm just saying, for me, like, when you fully trust God, there's a protection.